Hello and welcome back to The Nest, your source for anything and everything Ashton High. My name is Allie Mortensen. First, we go to our AHS highlight, where we talk with Matthew Dreer about the impending Spread the Word campaign.
Spread the Word campaign is a fundraiser that we do once a year, a signing of a banner of everyone that wants to come together and stop spreading the word. Kind of the manager of it, I've teamed up with Mr. Keegan. I've set up jars in the office for a campaign that all the funds go to Unified Champions. It's kind of like every penny, every nickel, like their corresponding price adds up to the points, and like money and dollars take away from the point system. So the goal of it is to add change to your own year's jar and then add bills to your opponent's jars. Definitely make sure you come in on Wednesday during all three lunches and sign the banner and just make it known that you also want to stop saying the word and make sure people know that's not okay. Other way is if you have spare change just laying in your car, in your pocket, or in your room, definitely put it in the office jars in your class. If you have $1, then put it in opponents.
Make sure to sign the banner and show your support tomorrow. Next, we take you to our Phoenix Sports Snapshot with elite members of the band and choir.
It felt really good because I went last year and it would have been really sad if I didn't go this year. But it's just a big accomplishment because there's like 500 people in the two high school choirs in the entire state of Kansas that go. So it's a really big honor to be there.
It felt great this year. It is, the novelty of it is wearing off a little bit because this is my third straight year going. But I don't want to sound like I'm bragging there. It's a very special thing. And it feels great, and I feel elated that I get to experience this.
When I learned that I made it, I was, a little embarrassed for the pity party I had for myself when I thought I messed up the audition. But then I got past that, and it was real exciting.
Usually 2 pieces that you use to audition, and they take a little snippet of each, and it's like 30 seconds each, yeah. So there's a vocal audition process. You have to know the music, you have to do dynamics and whatever. You have to show that you're competent with pieces that you're given. And then also, there's a side reading portion. So there's a sheet, and it has 8 measures of just notes on the page, and there's a sheet over it, and they take it off, they play you the key, and you have to sing it. And so they score you off of that. And then if the perfect score is 24, Josh over here gets 24s. I got a 21. So that's a really big part of it too.
You get your music at about the beginning of the year. You're introduced to what 2 songs you'll be auditioning with at the beginning of the year. And then normally there's a convention, an all-state prep day that's held in October. It's usually either at KU or K-State, where you go with everyone who's thinking about auditioning, Audition Curious, and you get together and you do a little test drive of what the music is going to be to sort of weed out who's ready and who's maybe not.
Doing the all-state band other than the choir, you have one audition that you do in October, September, and then after that, if you make your district band, I made first chair in our district band, you go and audition again in Salina in January for the all-state band. So you have to make districts to all-state to audition for all-state, right?
Definitely just being in the rehearsals with everyone, because everyone there is so passionate about it and they care so much. So it really makes for a great rehearsal. Everybody's listening, everybody's paying attention, everybody's applying what the director's telling them.
Probably the last rehearsal just leading up to the concert, we get into our formal attire, we go onto the stage, we meet up with our conductor one last time, and we run through the program and everything that we've learned. And that's a really good experience, just to let the choir members know how much they've learned in the few short days they were there.
As Josh said, that last rehearsal, it's just different. So for us, one of the pieces we played was called Anna's Gift, and it was about a girl that had passed away from cancer, right? And our clinician, the director of the band, he wrote the piece for this kid. And her dad was there at our last rehearsal, and he'd come up and he talked about her and gave us this whole story, and he conducted the piece with us one last time before the concert, right? That was amazing. It took out so many people. There was so much crying, including him. It was just like really kind of moving,
Congratulations to those musical Phoenix. Finally, a new episode of everyone's favorite segment, Phoenix Around Town. This week, as we ask the Phoenix Nation what they want their future career to be.
Who am I here with today?
Carly Kinstein.
What are your future career? What do you want it to be?
I'm gonna be a band director.
Hello, who am I here with?
Malachi Cutout.
What do you want your future job to be?
I want to become a soap maker and cutter.
Who am I here with today?
Chef Camille.
What do you want your future job to be?
I'm probably never going to be able to afford to retire, so I'll most likely die behind my desk.
Who am I here with?
Carlos Sada.
What do you want your future job to be?
I would like to dedicate to be a chef or either a restaurant owner.
Who am I here with?
Jamie Levere.
What do you want your future job to be?
I want to be the manager at McDonald's here in Atchison, Kansas.
Thank you. Who am I here with today?
Adriana Delgado.
And what do you want your future job to be?
And RN.
Hello, who am I here with today?
Allie Mortensen.
What do you want to be with your future?
Physics, but I don't know if it's working out too well.
All right, thank you. Who am I here with today?
Avante House.
And what do you want to be?
When I grow up, I want to be an entrepreneur. What I mean by that is I'm going to Ottawa to get my exercise science degree. I'm going to complete my real estate courses this summer, and then I'm going to just travel the world, buy properties, and eventually turn other properties into gyms.
And he's going to ball out in football.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Hello, who am I here with?
Yogi Birdie.
What do you want your future job to be?
I'd love to be in the Major League Baseball, but, I got to be realistic to myself, and I would like to be a radiologist.
Thank you. Who am I here with?
Brady Lawrence.
And what do you want your future job to be?
I want to be in the NFL and play offensive line.
I want to go into crypto mining. You're a freak for that. I'm glad I'm not you. That'll do it for this week's episode of The Nest. Thank you to Daylight Donuts for sponsoring this episode. I am Allie Mortensen. And I am Allie Mortensen. Thank you so much for watching, and make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss The Nest every Tuesday and Friday.